Hey guys, Cal here, bringing you another video. Today we're going to be doing some event farming. Something you can do with the sneaky goblins, something new, is you can do these events pretty quickly. I didn't realize we had them until I checked because of the 1 gem boost. So we're going to be doing this relatively quickly. It's going to cost us a bunch of these medals. But of course, if you have clanmates or a second account to kind of give yourself some loot or donate to yourself, you can definitely speed up the process without spending a bunch of gems. Or not gems, the raid medals, these. I just have a lot of them because I don't really use them on this account, so I'm fine with spending a little bit here. So it looks like our warden is up, so we're going to try getting that down today. It's going to be relatively easy. As we farm here up in Crystal, we just got here yesterday. I was recording the video, but then I got interrupted, so I had to kind of get rid of that video. So we're bringing you this one today. So we're just going to go and do some easy town hall sniping here. Not going to go too much into loot unless it is really crazy. Yeah, pretty much if it's really crazy, we'll go for it. But for the most part, we're just going to be coming in here and taking out a town hall while using our CC, whatever one we choose. We're doing the super archers right now because super archer is, I believe, the least expensive one, and pretty much this will net you some potions or whatever the goal is. They sell you the reward, and if you are really looking for ways to make gems, let's say you haven't gotten your 5th builder yet and you're looking to a good way to get that. Okay, let's just drop this now. You can do these events to get a little extra gems to speed up your process to that goal right there. So now that we did one raid here, we can see that we have one. Make sure that you look at this. For example, this needs 5 balloons and 2 dragons. So if it was like 1 balloon and 1 dragon, we might be able to get a lot more done. But because all these require relatively big amounts of investment here, we can't do multiple at the same time, which is a little bit of a shame. Sometimes you can. You just have to get... I don't want to say get lucky because everyone does it at the same time, but if Supercell wants to, they could make it easier on us. But here, we're just going to use a CC here to take that out. We have some pretty free dark elixir right here and free loot, so I'm just going to drop it like that, and we're going to let this one kind of cook out. This one might actually take a long time. I'll drop 1 sneaky goblin here to help out our archer, just so that we're not here forever. But saving time, of course, or saving troop space, of course, saves us those sneaky goblins. And wasting a little bit of time is sometimes fine, because then you get to cook more while you wait, you know, maybe get a few sneaky goblins. But yeah, pretty easy though. So we're gonna get 1 out of that. I don't think we're going to be able to get 10, of course, but we might be able to get 7, which is more than half. At the very least, we'll get 5. I would be surprised if we get less than 5, but we're just going to keep on going. Again, you just want to look for a little bit of funneling into a pretty simple jump spell into the core, where we don't have to do too much. Here we have a pretty good loot raid, but I don't really see an easy way without doing a bunch of funneling, so we're going to skip on that, mostly because the priority here is just to gain a bit of trophies, get a little bit higher, and complete this challenge here. This one seems pretty easy, especially that we have all our heroes down. We have 169,000 dark elixir. which is plenty enough to upgrade whatever Dark Elixir hero is coming next. And we did already have enough for the Warden, because this attack strategy is just so good when it comes to these lower town halls. Not because you get more loot, it's just that the loot you need to finish your upgrades is just so minimal in comparison to the higher up you go. So that's just kind of all it comes down to. We're still struggling a little bit to keep both heroes down in Town Hall 13. Just because it just takes so much time to get all that loot. Especially with the third hero. Only having 2 is just so nice when it comes to keeping both down. So let's see, this one, we're going to skip on that. We're going to skip on this one. I already talked about this in the comment section, but one of my commenters asked why I use the Wall Wrecker instead of the Flame Flinger. And that's mostly because when I'm raiding here, I just want to get through that first layer of wall, and sometimes when we need to get through 2 layers, the Wall Wrecker does a good job tanking for that second wall break. We did that in about 2 or 3 videos back, I think, where I used the Wall Wrecker to tank for the wall breaker. And because we got that tanking, we were able to get that second layer of wall opened. There's also instances where you really want a thin line wall break-in because a jump might be too thick. It's very rare, but there's sometimes like these bases that have these channels where a Wall Wrecker will go straight in there. And they were asking why I don't use the Flame Flinger in any of my attacks. And the Flame Flinger is actually very good when it comes to sneaky goblins, especially when you're getting all of the loot. Back in the day when we did all of the loot, and there's YouTubers like Galadon that get all of the loot. And with that, it's very good, if not the best, to use that Flame Flinger. Mostly because, oh, did I not? Oh, I didn't use my archer there. What a shame. But it's very good to use a Flame Flinger there, because the Flame Flinger will get you percent, but not only will it get you percent, it can also get these big storages that are in the way of your like sneaky goblins and all that. But also the primary thing they target are things that your sneaky goblins can't hit. So all the percent that they're getting isn't going to be overlapped percent. For example, if I were to drop my heroes, oh, this is a good example for a Wall Wrecker, because we want to open up, oh wait, no, never mind, we can make it with a jump. If we couldn't get over these 2, Wall Wrecker would be nice. But Flame Flinger will get you the percent, but it's the percent that is important. Let's say that you're funneling with heroes, right? If your heroes get you 10%, but 8% of it was collectors, like this, then the 8% wasn't very important, because it's something that your sneaky goblins would have gotten better and more efficiently, whereas a Flame Flinger only goes for those defenses that your sneaky goblins can't get. So if a Flame Flinger gets you 10% off of destroying buildings and such, that 10% is a pure 10% that you've gained, because your sneaky goblins can't get that. It doesn't overlap. So that's one of the big reasons why we use it when we're going for all the loot, specifically for a percent. Let's say you're farming in Legend League and you need to get that high percent, you're only farming with sneaky goblins, then you would want to bring that Flame Flinger. Another reason why we don't use the Flame Flinger is because if we're only using the Flame Flinger to open up walls, if there's something guarding the wall that we're trying to hit, let's say that, oh, I forgot to get this guy. If there's something guarding what we're trying to hit, let's say there's a mortar or an expo even guarding a wall that we're trying to enter. For example, here, if we wanted to enter this wall, we would have to get through this mortar, and that mortar is guarding like this section here. Whereas if we bring the wall wrecker, we don't really care about what is guarding that section. So it's something to kind of think about, but it's also very rare. It's just that it can fail, and when you're doing so many raids, because we're pretty much farming pretty efficiently here, we probably could just use a jump spell here instead of wasting 2 wall breakers, but it is it is whatever. But yeah, there's just little things, and when it comes to raiding, you want to give yourself as little headache, and an easy way to do it is just by bringing stuff that is consistent throughout all the raids that you'll be doing, and that's just what the wall wrecker does for this style of farming. But we can bring some flame flingers in future raids to kind of test it if people are interested. But that's kind of the reasoning behind that. Sometimes it's easier to explain things in the video than it is to fully type it out in a comment, but I hope that was just as informative, if not more informative, than the reason I gave you in the comment section. So let's keep on going. We got 5, so we're already halfway done with this event one, which it doesn't really matter how much we do now, because let's go for this one. This one has some pretty good dark elixir on the way to this town hall. So let's go wall break here, and then we'll do 1 sneaky goblin here. I know I said I'm not dark elixir farming, so I'm not going to go for that one there, but if I needed the dark elixir, we would go for this right here, because it's near the outside. Oops, didn't do a test sneaky goblin, wasted a little bit here, but we're going to jump in there, let them roll through, and let's just do that, and drop an invisibility spell, drop that, and we will dip. Got a good amount of loot. And let's see here. We might be able to do one more. So let's see if we can do that really quick. Got our jump spell, so you're not going to fail like last time. And let's see how many we did. So 7. So we might be getting... So we got 8 attacks in because we forgot to do that one attack. So... here's another example of wall wrecker. Let's see if it actually works, because this will save us a bunch of sneaky goblins. So if I do this, I'm going to try opening up just this thin layer of wall right here with the wall wrecker, because if this thin layer of wall is open, oh nice, perfect actually, because once this gets opened, then we can go straight from this gold storage straight to the town hall, and we don't have to worry about extra funneling here. So this is just a small example of why we like the wall wrecker, because you wouldn't be able to do this without the wall wrecker right here. So just like that, we now, because we had the wall wrecker, don't have to go for this storage, or specifically this corner. If we didn't have the wall wrecker there, we would have to open this up, or see if our wall breaker will not open up both of these sections right here at this breakpoint, which it most likely will, granting us access to also this storage over here. So it just saved us a little bit of sneaky goblins on the funneling portion, making it so that we only had to use 15 sneaky goblins instead of the big amount. So looks like we got 8 attacks in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attacks in. Got a bunch of trophies. Going to keep on going with this until we're pretty high up, or until the Town Hall 13 needs our attention. But yeah, that is an easy amount. We did miss one, so we didn't get all of that done. So we're just going to have to come back and finish up those 3 attacks. I guess it does matter, because if we get 8 attacks in, then we can finish all 30 attacks quicker. So, hopefully that one doesn't come to bite us in the end, but we'll continue to do this. Let me know if you like these little, if you like the objective based strategies, and I can bring them. If not, I don't really go for these very much because I already have on this account we have 4,000 trophies. Actually, the dragon one is probably the most important one to do. So I'll probably do that one in the free time. But if you want to see me finish all three of them, let me know down in the comment section. I'll definitely do it. And help you guys do it the fastest you possibly can. So, hope you guys enjoy the video, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.